Hello legends, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's do a top-down analysis on US dollar index and euro dollar. So as you can see, this is US dollar weekly time frame, and here you can see that we have been within this range, and price went to the upside, and we have this buy side liquidity in here as well as this buy side liquidity on weekly time frame. So probably according to this weekly candle close, we can expect that the coming weekly candles target can be this buy side liquidity on the weekly time frame. And let's see from where it got supported. You can see that we had this weekly fair value gap from this low to this high, and this was weekly inversion fair value gap, which acted as a resistance in here, and now uh, and here it acted as a level of support and caused the price to go higher. Beside this weekly inversion fair value gap, we have this weekly order block that was once as a resistance, and now price is going above this level. This order block, weekly order block, turns to be our breaker block. So the main threshold or the mid of this candle is our weekly breaker main threshold. So this can be as an essential level of support on the weekly time frame. So we should expect correction to these levels and higher to this buy side liquidity on the weekly time frame. Now we jump into daily time frame. Into daily time frame, you can see that that breaker main threshold has acted quite well for several times, and in here it acted as a resistance area, and now price is above this. So this weekly breaker main threshold can be as a level of support. Beside that, this weekly inversion fair value gap, we didn't see any daily candle close below this level, so it acted quite well on the daily time frame as well, and we pushed higher. We have this daily order block as a level of interest for longs to the higher levels, and beside this we have this daily candles main consequent encouragement, which is here. So this is our initial level of interest and can be as a support for the price to go higher. If this doesn't hold, then we expect lower to this daily order block and this weekly breaker block main threshold. So this lines and this one is the area we should be looking for long in the coming week and target this buy side liquidity. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, in here you can see how well price been going higher and respecting the levels. This was daily fair value gap, this was the 4-hour order block, price tagged into goes higher, so this becomes 4-hour propulsion block, and price tags into that level, takes liquidity from these two lows, and then displaces higher. Once again it retests this weekly inversion fair value gap and goes higher. So it is a very efficient price action, and we should not expect too much correction on this, and we should expect higher movement to this buy side liquidity and this level, which is weekly the week of the weekly candles consequent encouragement. Let me go to the weekly time frame once again. This week, the mid of this is this level, so it can be as a level of resistance, and if it doesn't hold, then it will go higher to this buy side liquidity, which is from February. So the initial target for now is this level. And on 1-hour time frame, you can see these are those levels I mentioned before, and I expect such a correction and expansion to the upside for this coming week. Now we go to the euro dollar chart. Euro dollar is within this higher time frame range, it got rejected from this highs after taking the buy side, so it's currently within the mid of this higher time frame range. And here you can see we have a weekly fair value gap as well. So the mid of this weekly fair value gap, which is weekly fair value gap consequent encouragement, this line, this can be an essential level of resistance for euro. So in the coming week we might see some push to this level and see rejection to the downside, taking out this sell side liquidity and probably all the way to this sell side, or maybe at least to this weekly rejection block. And this is the plan according to the weekly. So this weekly fair value gap consequent encouragement can be as a level of resistance on the weekly time frame. Now we go to the daily time frame to see what we can find. In the daily time frame, we have this propulsion block. You can see price tagged into this weekly inversion fair value gap, got rejected. This was our order block. Price tags into this order blocks and goes lower. So this up candle into this order block is called propulsion block, and it acts as an order block. So this daily order block can be the next level of resistance. If this weekly fair value gap consequent encouragement doesn't hold, then the next level can be this daily order block on the daily time frame, and then we can expect lower prices for the week. Now we go to the 4-hour time frame. So this is that daily order block, and we have liquidity above the Friday's high, which is this high. So it's possible price takes this high, and then after taking this daily order block goes lower, or it will not go that much high and will only tag this weekly fair value gap consequent encouragement and then go lower to this sell side, which is in here, and this weekly rejection block. And overall we might see lower prices all the way to this level. So this is the plan for euro dollar, and this level daily order block and this weekly fair value gap consequent encouragement can be level of resistance for us, like this, and continuation to the downside. So this is the plan for euro dollar. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great trading week.